Welcome back here, PM Show, weekend edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Robert Conrad.
Hey, thanks, Mike. For those of you who are fans of Jen, I agree with you. She's a wonderful co-host, as is Mike. And
thank you.
Yeah, and so Mike has to take off and do other business, and so when he does that, he's been kind enough to let the show have his daughter, and I'm happy for that because she's wonderful. Now, this is really a nice little note from you, and she calls herself the Rodeo Queen, and love to you, my cowboy. Really sweet. And she says, you had the ability to bring families together. Remember the time that you did it for me. Hey, girl. You are my rodeo queen, and thank you for this very much. Appreciative.
It's got the Superman insignia on the top there.
Yeah,
the
man,
card.
that's what it is. Yeah, that's it.
Really, did you get it up there on the camera? Make sure.
I'm sorry.
There it is. Now you got it.
I'm sorry. I put it over that camera. I'm old-fashioned.
Yeah.
See, I'm used to different
You like
lens.
those two shots.
Yes, I like those one shots.
Yeah, the one shot, yeah.
All right, now I want to thank, so I don't forget, and very, very important, now that it's come and gone, Thanksgiving. I spent Thanksgiving, was it Tuesday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I spent it alone watching television.
Alone? You spent Tuesday alone watching TV?
Yes, I did. But anyway.
What did you watch?
I don't remember. I mean, I don't really remember. I usually watch that show that has what's her name on it, and then what's her name, and then the other.
Anyway, what's her name and what's her name?
Yeah, now Robert Quigley has sent me something. Robert, we can't find it. We cannot find what you've sent to me, and we are looking. And if we find it, I will reveal that to you. And I want to thank Sue, and I want to thank Mary, and I want to thank Becky. They sent me some lovely, lovely gifts for that holiday.
Valentine's Day. Is that what you're talking about?
Valentine's Day.
The day that you were alone.
But I'm getting heavier, man. From what I've lost weight. I'm right where I want to be. But you guys did not help. Sue, you didn't help. Mary, you didn't help.
Did they send you some food?
Becky, Becky didn't help. And one of these women gave me four Starbucks. But I don't want to say which one because two of the three are married. So.
Something for Starbucks they gave you?
Yeah. So the one that sent me the Starbucks thing, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Okay. So
is that cool?
I got it.
Yeah, all right, good.
I got nothing. I was alone. Didn't Tomas, you and I worked here till like 10 o'clock on Tuesday on Valentine's Day, didn't we? Yeah, that was our Valentine's Day.
Is that it?
That was it. It was kind of a day to kind of like see what's going on. Well, actually, was it Tuesday? It was Monday was Valentine's Day, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Monday night.
What do we know, man? Hey, listen, we got to get to
Monday, Tuesday, Sunday.
Well, we got a guest, and we haven't had one for a couple of weeks because we wanted to do emails, and and I don't know what to do because it's your show.
We're farther behind on the emails.
Well, it's your show. It is your show. It's your show. You've heard that forever. We've got the emails now. We got Facebook, and we get to them as soon as we can. And now we go to Gary in Michigan, huh?
Gary, welcome to CRN, the PM Show, Weekend Edition with the one and only Robert Conrad.
And Mike Horn.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Gary Collins II calling from Ypsilanti, Michigan. Here having this pomegranate lemonade for dinner, and I have a question for Mr. Lorenzo Lamas.
Okay, well, he's not on the show.
He's not on, so tell me what the question is, and when he comes, I'll ask him.
There you go.
Oh, this is going to be the longest question, so please try to answer this as best as he can.
Okay.
Lorenzo, when you were just a little boy, a handsome little boy, you used to watch movies with older leading stars who had excellent standards before you got to work with Jane Wyman in Falcon Crest. Did the legendary diva taught you how to smile with her each day while studying your lines? I also heard she got ill by the time I was 10 or 11 during its show's later years before and after Susan Sullivan quit. Did Jane collapse on the set of For Real when you got to take care of Jane outside of work? Yours sincerely, Gary Richard Collins II.
Okay, we'll do that. Mike wrote it down. I'm not going to do it. It's too much for me. But Mike Horn will ask that question when he gets on the air. And that's after 4 o'clock. We always have our guests on, so you know the next time you want to ask one a question, you should call in during the long 4 to 6 minutes after commercial time.
Yeah, usually the second hour. We do the show live.
Gary?
Yeah, we do the show live every Thursday at 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 Eastern, and then it airs throughout the weekend. So if you are calling in to ask a question at the 800-336-2225 number, for the guest, it usually is 10 minutes after 4 Pacific time, as Bob just mentioned. 10 minutes after the second hour. That's when we do it. Thanks for the call, Gary.
Hey, Gary. Yeah, you'll get it, but next time you know when to call if you want to ask a question of a guest. Michael just gave you the way to do it. Hey, dear Robert, thank you for sharing time memories with us. Happy birthday, Anna. Anna, thank you. The stuff, don't get caught. And there it is. I love it. You see that? Huh? Can you see that?
That's
of the little dog?
Yeah,
huh?
the dog. You see, that's good.
Yeah, and for those about the dog, September is when I'm going to go to the pound and pick out a dog. I'm not doing it till then because I'll be traveling all during the summer months, and so I don't want to have a little dog in someplace other than with me, and it's kind of tough, so I'm going to do it then. And now we have this long letter from this lovely lady from France. Look at this. Huh?
There you go. Look at this.
She was kind enough to send. Who is she?
Yeah.
It's here.
It's here.
It's here, right.
All right, the letter right there.
To Robert, of course.
Oh.
It's a long letter, and there's a picture of, I would be remiss in not showing, she's hugging her son, but there's no picture of her hugging her husband. Shame on you, madame.
Yep.
There it is. If there is a husband, there may not be one. Okay, we sometimes fleet. Sometimes without even knowing we're going to fleet. That's one of the great surprises.
That's it.
My greatest surprise was that, frankly, if you want to know. Now, here is her name, okay, and it's and her address, and I'll say that. It's Bridget. Bridget, huh?
Bridget,
yes,
huh?
And her address. And the whole 3 pages is in English. And if you're going to write me, please don't write me more than a page. Mary's got it down now. She writes everything I want to hear in half a page.
That's good, isn't it?
It's great.
He gets all the information out.
Yeah, she gets to the point.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm going to read this later about Lorenzo, and he wrote it himself, and it's 3 paragraphs about his career, and that's the way to do it, I think. Now, we told Quiggle we can't find the stuff that he said he sent.
Did mention that.
And we thanked the 3 ladies for
the Valentine's Day.
From the bottom of my heart. And listen, with no help from you women, I've lost weight.
Staying in shape,
yes,
I'm
ready.
Even though a lot of candy is coming out there.
Oh, a ton of candy. Yeah. So this is a great letter here. I want you to look at this, and during one of the breaks, I want you to review it.
Okay.
You were gone, so I didn't get a chance to get it to you. Now, one question from Klaus, and he said, did you ever get a chance to fly a real plane? And Klaus later joined the Air Force after watching Baba Black Sheep. And Klaus, I want you to know that I flew airplanes for 30 years. I never flew the Corsair, but I flew 2 other airplanes that I owned at the same time. And one was a Malibu, beautiful airplane. The other was the Saratoga. And if you're familiar with airplanes, the Saratoga is the one that Kennedy went down in. Yeah, and over in...
Didn't you have a situation at one time that your wife at the time helped you out of it, where you were instrument stuff? And you
yeah. Well, my wife's also a pilot, and my former wife. And we were flying, and I thought up was down and down was up. And she said, what are you doing? And I didn't know, and she saved our lives. She had not been in the plane, I'd be dead today.
Wow.
Okay, now one thing though, Klaus, you enjoyed the Duracell commercials. Klaus, look at me. I never dared anyone to knock anything off my shoulder that was a Duracell. It was never ready.
Have you heard? Proactive is new and better than ever.